Good morning. Today is January 5th, 2021, Wednesday. I, I'm kind of at a loss this morning. I know I've said that before, but first and foremost, I would like to pray for everyone that has lost a child, that has lost a loved one in either 2021, 2022, whenever. I just, I, I don't really talk about people specifically in my life, but I do want to tell this story. I learned yesterday that it was a young man that my son had grew up with in Boy Scouts. I knew his parents. 19 years old, first year of college, and he was killed in a head-on accident. And I'm definitely going to say I'm affected, and my sincerest prayers go out to the family. But you know what? God called him home. God needed him. And so I pray for the family to deal with grief. I know that can be unbearable. And so I've been trying to see reason in why would God take a 19-year-old. You know, it's a reminder. We only have today. Tomorrow is not promised. And I was just having this conversation with I have a 19-year-old son. And so, yeah, it's definitely a serious lesson from God. Live for today. Be glad that God woke you up today. When your child comes home from school and you give him a big hug, be glad your child is still here. On a little lighter note, I did make it to celebrate recovery last night. I don't really know if it's my cup of tea, but I did go pick up my friend's cousin, and he liked it. And you know what? I would go just for him. Just if he enjoyed it, if he wanted to go, I would go pick him up and go with him. Because that's doing the right thing for somebody else. That's putting somebody else first before you. And that's actually loving somebody else. Now, on the brighter side, well, it's not really the brighter side, but my ex did go with us last night. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the relationship at this point. I gotta pray to God, because if for some reason I'm really not feeling that comfortable going to celebrate recovery with my ex. I discovered in church I was having anxiety, and that was Satan trying to creep his way in my head. But the thing is I was smart enough to know I had to nip it in the bud really fast. How dare you, Satan, try to come in my head while I'm in church? But you know what? I let it happen. But I also stopped it. And that's half the battle, is knowing that it is Satan trying to get in your head. Yeah. Positive thoughts in church. Positive thoughts out of church. My new daily resolution. So, I'm going to end this because I could go on. Love your children. Love yourself. Enjoy life. Praise God.